Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this collection of roses dresses. And now I absolutely loved designing and showing you the results of these dresses. It's taken me a couple of days to design all the outfits. In total I've done 5 outfits in this roses. 2 are of the navy and the contrasting dusky pink. This one is the trailed baby dress which I was talking about. The previous one that I've done, which you've seen in my model for you, now this one, unfortunately, this is for like a 2-year-old, and I did try on Yahya, but I don't want to show you that because obviously he's a boy and I don't want to encourage the boy to wear. But that's for really a baby who starts to walk and is like a little toddler who is gonna walk down the aisle like this. Now I haven't put no buttons or anything on, that's why it's gaping at the back a little bit, but from the front is shorter. Obviously you don't want them tripping up and stuff. So this was the pink, and each one of these outfits is more adorable than the other, and I have absolutely like fanatical about these dresses. I can't even begin to tell you how obsessed I am. I would love to have every color in this, and I would love to have more time to actually make more of these and share more ideas with you. Well, anyway, so that was that was the second of the dresses. Actually, the first one that I designed was the red. Now, some of you may have seen this already. And then what it is, from these, we've had sort of like little pieces left over. I mean, this one I only bought like 1/4 of a yard of fabric, and from that 1/4 of a yard, I managed to get the frill for the bottom of the dress, and I used it for the bodice on the dress. And then there was just like little pieces left over, and the little piece I've used it on the white. The white I've made in the full roses, and then I finished that off with a red band and a red ribbon at the back, a tie back, and this is beautiful in itself. Probably this is for like a 3-year-old. These are all random sizes. I've sort of gone according to whatever fabric I had, rather than wasting the fabric and doing them to a specific size. I sort of went slightly up. Again, absolutely gorgeous, simple cut, all the same cut I've used, and just they look exquisite. I suppose when you get a result like this, you want to keep on going. Now, I did not for least of all, I imagined that this was going to come out the way it did. This was the total leftover pieces that I had left from the white. It was basically spur of the moment thing that I just went and cut this, and this is so cute and so adorable. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. And I just feel like, showing off with this, because this is like a double Rara type. And I've edged it off in the white. Used the Rara, little bits that I had left over for little Rara sleeves. There we are. Just so cute. It's so adorable. I don't know, anyone who sees this and who cannot fall in love with this is just so pretty, so cute. Each one of these dresses, I tell you, is like a collection of roses that this is what like designers, when they design, this is how they launch their name. My daughter says to me, Mom, you know what, you should leave everything else and just take up designing baby dresses. And you know what, I can't begin to tell you how much I enjoy this. I see fabrics and then I go into this craze mode and I just go absolutely berserk in designing these. I mean, these are just some of the ones that I've stitched up, and then I've got so many more online, in the pipeline. I mean, one of the other ones that I found a bit of this net, and then from that bit of net I've gone and cut one of these. Oh, it is. And you know, this little bits of this roses fabric, I can't help but even use these leftover little bits. I actually left some of these to do hairbands because I have done an hairband for Inaya in this as well. So I would want to do like a hairband for this white one because it will look so cute with the red hairband, and then with this one I wouldn't mind doing a white one. I don't know what fabrics I've got left. I have cut like a little churidar to go with this one because it's a trail, and I think it'll be more like for a walking child. So I think, you know, a little churidar would look very nice finished off with this edging. So that's something that's in the pipeline I'm going to do. Now I was going to share this cream one. Like again, I've cut it on the circle. That's what the circle cut looks like, and I wanted to finish, you know, this rich cream and finish it off with this bit of red. So anyway, that will be the next one I will finish off and share with you. I hope you've enjoyed the selection, and I do hope that you go on to make each and every one of these. The fabric is £5 a yard, and you don't need a mega deal. I mean, in total, I'll tell you what I bought. I bought 2 yards, approximately 2 yards of fabric, and from the 2 yards of fabric I have got 5 frocks that I've designed out of that. Obviously I've used the plain net. The plain net is like £1 a yard, and then you want lining silk to go underneath all these. So about a yard of lining for each one, and in some cases about half a yard. In odd pieces I've had lying around, I've basically just used them. Just a few zips, a bit of cord for piping, and that's it. You know, you can have for, I would say, around about £25 worth of fabrics, you could design 5 of these outfits. And if you are designing outfits like these for, and they're costing you £5 each, I'll tell you it's like a bargain, because you would pay a considerable amount. Now the other thing that you can do is with this one, I wanted to add like little pink pearls inside this on the flowers, and that would even make it look more expensive. With the red one, what I wanted to put in, you know, the diamante, the shiny diamond type. I wanted to glue them in, but unfortunately I don't have a glue gun handy, and without a glue gun you can't really do these. But if you put in like these diamantes inside of the you know, inside of the red roses, it will look absolutely stunning. So these are just little bits that, you know, additions that you can add on yourself to make them even look prettier than you know what they are. But even just generally, you know, all the girls dressed up in these as bridesmaids, or all the girls dressed up as flower girls, you know, if you've got a wedding coming up, then I would highly encourage investing in this fabric and designing some of these beautiful designs. Anyway, join me again for more ideas. This is the Children's Week that I've dedicated to designing quite a few outfits for both Inaya, Sarah, Sumaya, and any little girl, all the little girls in the family really. So join me again, inshallah, and I shall see you soon. I've loved doing this video, and I've loved doing the dresses. I hope you've enjoyed watching them, and continue to support me in watching the videos and sharing them with all your friends and family.